Hello!
Hi.
We
Hello.
are here.
It's us.
It's a Monday.
Yeah.
You're starting your week. Or ending your day. Or whatever day you're listening.
Yeah. How was Scooper Bowl? Did Bad Bunny win?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you said something along the words of fuck ice.
Yeah. Are the Republicans finding out that they are not supported by Green Day?
Maybe. Yeah, it's gonna be. That'll be interesting.
Yeah.
I legitimately don't know who I think is gonna win.
I don't even know who's playing.
Patriots and the Seahawks. So like both stories are pretty cool as far as I'm concerned. I kind of want the Seahawks to win because Sam Darnold, he was the guy on the Vikings that revived his career last year. And then the Vikings, this is to get in the weeds. The Vikings, just because it's what kind of makes it fun. The Vikings decided to trade him away last year instead of re-signing him, or instead of signing him again. They let him go, and he went to Seattle. They had a rookie quarterback who ended up getting hurt, and then they started with a backup who got hurt, and then had all their troubles. And then the guy that they let go is now in the Super Bowl. He went 14-3 last year, and then he went 14-3 on this team. And then the Vikings finished third, but they it was all terrible, putting it together.
Yeah.
And then they just fired their GM because of this decision to do that and not pay Sam Darnold enough to stay and at least let JJ, because it's coming out essentially that the head coach was like, look, we need to let him he got injured his rookie year. So this was essentially his rookie year. And he's like, we need to let him actually have a year like he was supposed to last year where he can sit under Sam and learn. And he wanted another one, but they didn't do it. And now, yeah. So that's where I'm kind of like, also Sam Darnold was drafted third in 2018 on the Jets. And it went horrifically because everything on the Jets does. And then he got basically sent around. It was a backup on a bunch of different areas and then proved himself here. So he's got a full comeback kind of deal going on.
That's good.
The Patriots they just drafted the guy last year, and it's their rookie. The head coach is Mike Vrabel, who played on the Patriots. So he's the first head coach in history to have played and won a Super Bowl on a team and then head coach that team to a Super Bowl. And then if he wins, obviously...
Yeah, he'd be first in history for that too. Yeah.
But either way, he's the first to take a team that he played on to the Super Bowl. So, that's kind of cool too, but then it's also more Patriots dynasty kind of deal. So I'm kind of hoping the Seattle wins for that purpose. Just on that little storyline alone. But we'll see. It's in San Francisco, so the weather's not really going to be a factor. It's
going
to be nice.
Cool, man. Should be cool.
But I'm more excited about the soups.
Yeah.
Cheers. Yeah, let's see what this team... I was so fucking ADD today. Ooh.
I don't hate.
Yeah, it's pungent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he couldn't decide what to make. He had all his shit out on the countertop.
All the flavored syrups I currently had in the fridge.
Yeah, so he had all that on the countertop, and it was funny because Melissa was she called it out quick. He's like, I don't know what this is. He's opening it, smell it. He's like, I think it's this. And then I'm smelling things, and Melissa's like, this whole conversation is very ADHD coded. And right when she said that, I smelled something. I was like, oh, no, medicine. And then you handed me the red pepper one, and I was like, wait, no, put that with the medicine.
Yeah, so this one is
pretty good.
red bell pepper syrup, honey syrup that was infused with sage and rosemary
That's the medicine one.
for over too long. Mostly I just forgot it was in there, and then I was like, oh shit, and then I pulled it out. Lemon juice, some Amaro Nino, which is like, it's an Amaro. It's like a wine aperitif type feel. And then the Weiss Distillery's barrel finished gin. Because I kind of wanted to do like a split base of like a whiskey and stuff, and I was like, I'll just fuck it. That works. It's the same thing almost. And then this one is the honey, the red pepper, triple oaked Angel's Envy, and then what was the other one I put in there? Oh, Grand Marnier. That's better.
This is like my 2 drink personalities, though.
Yeah.
Like, I want something that's a little sweet, not like the sugary fucking drinks like we used to have.
Yeah.
But then I want something that, like, I hate the phrase, but something that puts hair on your chest.
Yeah.
You know, like something a little
spirity.
That hits you. You know?
And honestly, it probably doesn't even hit that much.
It's just like subtle enough
just
to where
enough.
there's that slight burn.
Yeah. No, that's smooth.
Yeah, but I would say I think I like the tart one more. Yeah. And this is a grape Waterloo. Which is it's something I can drink because it's clear and there's no dyes. We're not sponsored by Waterloo, but thank you for making shit without dyes because I haven't had grape for a long time because I'm allergic.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, the red pepper syrup is honestly, it's one of my favorite things I've made.
I think so. Yeah.
It really does interesting things in a cocktail. And all I did was just cut up a bell pepper and put it in the oven at like right at the top rack that possible, and put it in before it's preheated, and then just turn it on till it hits the, I think I added 450.
Okay.
And by that point there was some char on there, and I just pulled it out.
Yeah.
And I honestly, and I rushed this one because the first time I made it was more potent, where I just put it in a mason jar with sugar and let it actually pull itself out, and then added water. This time, because I rushed it because I thought everyone was coming over and I hadn't gotten to it, I just did that and then boiled the simple syrup with it. And it works, but it's not, I can tell it's not as pungent as it was.
I like the subtleness of it. Like it's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
yeah. It's like a funky sweetness.
Mm-hmm. I also just realized the juxtaposition from how we started this episode compared to the last one. Like,
what did we do last time? I forgot.
The last one was the fuck ice episode.
Oh yeah.
Where we explained demonetization and said you shouldn't say anything bad in the first 10 minutes, and we were like, this isn't bad to say. I'm gonna say it again. We're at like 9 minutes and 20 seconds. Fuck ice.
Fuck ice. I mean, but I did also say it with the Bad Bunny thing as soon as you mentioned it.
Yeah.
I was like, he's going to say something along that. Like,
100%. He already did.
He's probably not going to say fuck, obviously, because it's live TV, but he'll probably say like abolish or something along those
Grammys,
lines.
He did say ice out and blah 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 and all that. They're gonna lose their fucking minds, but we don't have to do another episode like that.
Yeah, we did it. We did it
already. But I do want to point out what happened. So Brandon, when did you edit it? Saturday? Yeah. So I got to it late. Some error popped up on the computer and the file was just gone.
My god. Yes. Holy shit. Yeah, I had a heart attack. So I'm sitting there basically there's a folder that's on there that is set for, because we record this through OBS through this switch to the computer. That's how it works. And that's set to put the file in the live recordings folder. And so I'm like, all right. So I click on it and I start going to literally just like click it and move it to to the correct folder in the actual like the episode number whatever folder. And so like as I double click to like get to the thing, an error message pops up, and because I was already double clicking it, like I didn't even click the box. Mm-hmm. It just went away, and then the entire folder disappeared. I was like, what the fuck just happened? Because like at this point I'm like, well, where else did this thing save? Yeah. And so I'm like literally like looking through, like trying to go to like programs, and then like eventually I just like, all right, I remember that all the episodes save as like some weird number, and then like in them is the date.
Yeah.
And so I just typed it by the date we recorded, because I had the audio so I could see that. That's how I figured out exactly which day we recorded, because otherwise I'd have been fucked.
Honestly, yeah. If that footage had been lost, I forgot we had the audio. We could have just black screened it.
Honestly, I would have just been like, fuck it, we'll just put a photo of us up there.
Yeah.
I'll literally just put in like 10 different photos so it changes every 10 minutes, and then...
Yeah. We could have had some fun with that. But it was funny to me where it was like, we haven't had like a production issue in a while, knock on wood. But like we were joking, like, you know, this is going to be the episode that gets us in trouble, and then it's the first episode in a while that might not exist.
Yeah,
like
literally I had that thought. I was like, they fucking with me. But I found it. I actually haven't even looked to see if we had any consequences or not.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're recording.
I never looked, to be honest. Yeah, I don't. We uploaded and I forget to even check the thing that tells us what happened.
I'll look now.
Yeah, I'm interested as hell anyways. But like, I'm so excited to have soups.
Dude, fucking same, man. Don't see any comments. We got 5 views. Hell yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's fun. We ordered wings and mozzarella sticks from the Tap. Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna go pick those up at 6. Hell yeah. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked.
Nice.
That's gonna be a good time.
I was gonna snag something on the way here, but I might snag something on the way back. Like, get some food.
I should probably like pre-batch something on Friday.
Dude, I gotta figure out a fucking soup to make. Like I said, this shit completely snuck up on me. Go ahead. Get it in the tray.
Get it in the tray. Okay.
14. Whoa. That's a 20, baby.
Pull it out.
I almost spilled the drink.
Pull it out.
All right. Dude, what the fuck?
I don't know. God! It doesn't count. Okay.
You did. Hey, you turned it 8 and 8. He didn't roll it into the tray, but it was a 1.
Oh, is it 8?
8 and a 6, I think. I'm dyslexic. Damn, dude.
Okay. You rolled fucking great.
I hate this because I'm playing D&D tomorrow, which means all my rolls are today. Let's see.
No, you're warming up. No more. No more.
The dice god spoke to
You're
me.
tempting fate. You're fucking it up now.
Okay,
yeah. Okay, you got a 2 out of the way.
Okay.
You're done.
All right, good. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, don't fuck your game up, bro.
It's gonna be our first like official game back.
Nice.
So we did our session 0 last time. Like, you know, discussed like homebrewed rules and like things that are potentially off table and shit like that. But we're actually gonna play tomorrow, and I'm fucking stoked. Got to rebuild my character a little. Found a way to where Nick can't drown me for roughly an hour. He's gonna try though.
Sorry, I opened Facebook to check for a date on something and saw that my friend Josh from the camping group had his baby.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, speaking of babies, shout out to Brad. He's having a baby soon.
Who?
The wedding I went to.
Oh,
Yeah, one of my really wow. I was trying to say one of my
today, Junior.
I was trying to say one of my best friends from college is really good at the same time. Like, but really good best friend sounds stupid. Yeah, I lived with him before I joined the Army and after I joined the Army. Went to his wedding in LA. Good dude. He texted me like a month ago with the news. I was like, oh, hell yeah. But I was like, I don't know if this is a secret. So, like, I don't want to, like, spout that shit. And then he posted on Facebook. And Chris is like, oh, my God, did you see Brad? Like, they're having a baby. And I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, I've known for a little while. Like, you know?
Yeah.
And then I realized, like, that's going to be the same shit for you. Like,
Oh, boy.
I'm going to know for a little while and nobody else is.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, at some point, yeah, whenever it happens, it'll pretty much be like family.
Yeah.
And then like you and Rachel.
Yeah, that's what
pretty much exclusively for an extra while.
Yeah. Also, shout out to Anthony, one of my other good buddies from back then. He was one of the other groomsmen. Same day, they both made their announcement, and I'm like, "Oh fuck yeah!" Like,
one saw the other, like, "We gotta."
Yeah, I think one of them is due in June and the other's in July. I think so.
Nice. That's
yeah.
That's the. I was laughing about that because, like, eventually, of like. That you gotta do something for it, and I was like, "Oh, we gotta think of something."
I
even thought about that.
I wanted to give Brad some shit, and I'm gonna do it on here because his wedding was in October. If you do the math,
Ding.
Do the math.
It's a wedding baby, or a honeymoon baby.
It's a honeymoon baby. Same for Anthony, technically, because they're both due around the same time. So I'm like.
Yeah,
y'all was fucking.
They did it. They consummated their marriage.
And then there's me. I got a new cat.
His name is her name is Maeve.
Her name's Maeve. She's really cute. She's really fun. She's getting along fairly okay with the other cats. So, yeah.
Hell yeah. No, we're super stoked with Bonnie now that she's like, we're well into like having her, that she's actually like fully, like she's still obviously still learning, but like,
well, yeah, for sure. She's influenced Penny in a good way too.
Yes,
like Penny coming up for more pets and stuff is really nice to see. So yeah,
it's so we were telling him like. For Bonnie, she likes to get on the bed, and if we like have to adjust it all, like if we move more than like half an inch on the bed, like the blanket at least, she'll be like, "What the fuck?" And she starts to growl.
Yeah,
and it's so funny. She'll plop on the pillow and try and steal it, and then like when I lay down, she starts growling and gets mad that like. She's like, "How dare you? I'm laying here." And I'm like, "Lady, do you not have the hyper smell and smell my scent on this continuously?"
I get it though, man.
No, it's
I was
adorable,
telling you about
though.
Malt, like looking at me crazy every time I have the mask on.
Yeah. I was saying, like, I told him his eyes are actually looking better. I mean, you're tired right now, but
yeah, but that, like we talked about, that's me doing stuff at work that I don't normally do, and like dealing with people drains you a lot more than dealing with tools.
Yeah,
but yeah, like I'm a lot more well rested. You know, being back on the Adderall and stuff. Like I go next week for my echocardiogram. I'm going to see my primary care same time and see about scheduling another blood lab to see if, you know, the triglycerides drop down and the blood pressure's still good and see how that is, and then if the testosterone level's still low, we're gonna get some fucking gender affirming care.
Let's yoke.
Yeah. Which I am already down 40 pounds, so you put me on some fucking tea. Oh.
Let's go.
Yeah. I'm gonna be an asshole.
That's so funny. I'm like, all right, like, as soon as it actually starts getting, like, bearably cold in the garage, I'm gonna start working out again.
Yeah.
It's so hard to, like, for the last, like, 4 days, every time I've gone out there, my bong is frozen solid, and I have to bring it in the house and, like, thaw it in the drain sink.
Yeah, dude, our fucking, I thought it was the hot water heater, which it kind of was both, but our pipes froze. And then I tried to reset the hot water heater, and the pilot light wasn't coming on, so it was a good thing that we did clear that up and get it fixed. But, yeah, I came home from work, went to watch the house, because I forgot where they were, but went to watch the house, and fucking... I was like, I'm too tired to take a shower. Like, I'm just going to go to bed. And, like, I'm covered in paint, sweaty from work. And then Saturday, I was like, I'm going to do a few things and then take a shower before these people come over to get the couch or the entertainment stand. Went to do the dishes and was like, uh-oh. Like, I can't shower. I can't wash dishes. And then by the time everything was done, I was like, well, it's fucking 8 o'clock. Like, I smell like ass. Like... I still have a little bit of paint in my nails, but I was like covered in paint and shit, man.
Yeah, I'm like, Patrick, her coworker, I think his pipes burst in one of his bathrooms.
Oh, fuck.
At least a little bit, like leak burst. And, so we were just laughing because he was just like, he's funny. I love the guy. But he bought a slightly problematic house kind of deal. And so we were like, you're like,
you're gonna have some issues.
Like, I mean, to be fair, in his defense, like, we didn't expect like historic negative temperatures to happen this year.
Yeah.
Kind of deal. So like that, you know, it was fine when it was just cold. He would have been fine if this polar vortex of cold did not happen to him. But this is also one of those, like,
it's gonna be the same thing for me.
Like, to be fair, he also, it's the timing. He bought it right. Like, he bought it already kind of in the winter, so it's not like he had the time to get to these issues prior.
I'm hoping whenever I do buy a house, it'll be like summerish time frame, so I can be like, all right, I'm gonna knock some walls down, redo some piping, like insulate shit properly.
Yeah.
And like we talked about on here, like I kind of want to do this, but also like kind of don't want to have to do it. But I think I'm gonna, like, whatever house I buy, like,
somewhat fixer.
Yeah, I'm gonna wind up, like, even if it's not too bad, like, I'm going to go room by room and, like, pull the walls down, redo the electrical, redo the piping, new insulation, like some R34 Rockwell.
Make it nice.
Make it real nice, real insulated, like, properly grounded, like, insulate the piping. That way I don't have to worry about piping being an issue.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I don't blame you on that. Like, to be fair, like, and the thing is, in this, like, economy, like, that's going to be the most effective way to do so. Mm-hmm. Especially because, like, he like, the orange man literally came out and was like, I'm not trying to help people buy houses. I'm trying to help the people that already have bought houses make more money on their houses, which I'm like, I mean, cool for me, but like, you're fucking like every one of my friends.
Yeah.
Like, this is, I again have said I'm in fortunate circumstances to have done what I could.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fucking, I worked hard.
Fortunate, unfortunate, you did also work hard too. And
the shebang. But like, that's so fucking stupid. Mm-hmm. Like, and so I'm like, at this point, like, that is probably going to be your most effective path, is find something that most people aren't going to want to deal with, and when you have I have a bit of know-how and the capability to figure out. That said, I did have an idea,
because my it's not official. It's not set up yet, but my dad applied for a temporary position that's higher up than his.
Yeah.
Down in Missouri.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's like, there is a potential to like be permanent. So he's like, if I get that, we'll move back down there. I'm like, I don't blame you, man. Cold sucks. Like,
yeah,
get somewhere warm. But then
I mean, also,
like,
if he has a job down there, it makes sense to live there.
Yeah, but I was also like, I'll have to move because my room is there. Like, so I'll have to move back this way. And then my coworker was like, well, you can just buy the house. I'm like, yeah, sure, but like, I won't really ever be home. Like, 'cause we travel and like.
So at that point, that would, all of those ideals aside, that would come down to a financial, like, can your parents afford to, like, if you can get the loan and so on, such forth, can they afford to sell it to you at that price and thus to move and so on? Because at that point, it's also retirement.
Yeah, that would be the thing as well, too. But then if that were the case, like, bunch of fucking what ifs. But
yeah,
if it was, then, like, I probably will be on the Lake Orion project for a while, so I would just take full per diem, get a spot out here. You know, that per diem would cover the mortgage, and then, like, pretty much pay off the house over the 2 years that I'm working. Then I could sell that, have the extra money to get something decent around this area, you know. But there's a whole lot of what ifs and, you know, whatnots, and yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't blame you on that. Kind of like, I mean, yeah, realistically, whatever house you do end up getting, like, I'll do my best to help you out when I can.
Sure, man. Like, if anything, I would need help, like, drywall.
Yeah.
You know, or, like, if I start to do the electrical, I would want a second body there, you know, just in case.
Yeah, no, I'll be there to watch it on the floor. Yeah. No, 100%. Because, like, at that point, like, it's probably not a bad idea that I figure out that shit at the same time.
Yeah. It really
I mean, I have a rough idea how y'all do that, all that shit, just from, like, looking at a logical standpoint. I can kind of put it together, but actually doing it's...
A lot of it's pretty simple, but you and I both are very hands-on people. Like, I can figure out what it is, but, like, actually getting in there and doing it is...
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. Like, same with the hot water heater. Like, I called my dad and my grandpa and was like, hey, what do I do here? And they're like, not your house. Don't touch it. And I'm like, you're right. But, like...
I live here, and I am going to help my friend that does live here. It's not a random landlord.
But then they're like, yeah, no, fucking hot water heaters can explode. Don't fucking touch it. And
that's the point.
Yeah, and then Kevin said the same thing, and I was like, well, I'm gonna watch what you're doing, like, so I know what to do. And I was like, oh, that's exactly what I was thinking of doing. Like, I do that at work, but with airlines, not gas lines. I'm like, okay, like, I was in the right ballpark, but also
you need to be sure.
Yeah. And I was like, I did work a burn ward, and I've seen these things fuck people up. So, yeah. I'm like, I'm not touching it.
Yeah, honestly, for me, it's like when it comes to a furnace, the water heater, like, all that shit, if it explodes, could damage houses. Yeah. Not just my houses.
Yeah.
Like, if I might be obliterated if I'm messing with it, I don't want to mess with it.
That and, like, post-COVID, like, my sense of smell is still pretty okay, but certain smells I can't smell.
Yeah.
Like, and gas is one of them.
One of the things I kind of forget is that, like, because I am a stoner, my sense of smell is not as strong.
Yeah.
Technically. So, like, that is also one of those, like when I do smoke, obviously, it's very obvious. But when I don't, like, it's fine. But when I do smoke, I'm like, oh, yeah, I can smell, but I can't.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, I was like reading the thing, and it was like, wait 10 minutes for it to clear, and if you smell gas, don't do anything. And I'm like, I didn't even smell gas while it was clearing. Like, I'm supposed to smell it while it's clearing.
Oh,
like,
boy.
So I was like worried. I was like, maybe we don't have gas for this, you know, like
match test.
But like, I checked the stove, and I was like, well, we got gas there. And then like, what I had to do was like, I put my hand under the clear, and like the whole 10 minutes of waiting, like I was sitting there watching fucking YouTube, just let it clear on my hand to where like after 10 minutes I could go. I was like, yeah, there's gas. Like, but I couldn't smell it at all while I was back there, man.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, one of the things that, like, as much as it sucks that I had to replace the furnace and the heater in like one swoop.
Yeah.
I also am now kind of like, all right, like,
you got a longer time frame.
Yeah, I'm not sitting here having to wonder for the next couple years or at least the next decade. Yeah. Like, all right, then I can be like, all right, I need to start looking at it.
Yeah, that was the same thing with George's furnace. Like when that went out.
Oh, especially, but historic house.
Yeah,
that itself is like, all right, you kind of have to like really be careful and then decide like it is worth it to replace some things.
Yeah, which you had to replace a lot of shit in that house, man. Nice house, loved it.
It's so funny that every once in a while my photo memories will pop up with photos of the day I was helping you guys work down there in like demolition and like a demolition day, and I think I did help in one construction day.
Didn't do anything with the ceiling, did you?
I did not.
Okay, good. You or a loved one might be affected by mesothelioma.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that ceiling was asbestos.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and his the insulation in the attic was asbestos too. Yeah, we literally like. That's why I was asking, because we did so much shit in that house. But
you did a lot.
We were like maybe 3/4 of the way done breaking up the ceiling in that basement, and then like we had respirators and everything on, you know, but like we didn't have like
asbestos aspirators.
Yeah. Like we're sitting there, I'm like, how old is this house? He's like, I think it was built in like the 40s or something. I'm like, I think we should get this tested. And he's like, what? I was like, I think these tiles are asbestos. And he's like, what? And I was like, yeah, these are the same tiles that were in one of my barracks, and those were asbestos, so these got to be asbestos. He didn't tell me the official results of the testing, but he did come into my room and go, yeah, we might be fucked when we're 70. And I'm like, fuck. Like...
I mean, to be fair, I think 90% of that stuff was long-term exposure. Mm-hmm. So you're probably decent.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's still funny. I was like, no, it was I could find it, but I'm not going to take the time. It'll take some adventuring.
Yeah, it is cool seeing some of those pop into memories.
It was a cool idea. Like that was a dream of mine. And still at this point.
That recording studio for two dudes who had no idea what they were doing, that came together pretty well.
Yeah. Like for me, like, so I just went today and got my beard done because we're going to play. This is the Tuesday before we play the show.
It's Elmo's birthday today.
Elmo?
Yeah. Why do I know
I don't know if that was Elmo's voice, but it was the one that came to mind.
That was not Elmo's voice.
It was not Elmo's voice.
It was close.
It was a drunk guy trying to talk about Elmo. No, I went and got my beard trimmed with Jeff.
Yeah. And
we were talking about the fact that I'm playing shows and getting back into playing again. And I was laughing because, like, he was like, well, like, do you want to do a project again? And I was kind of like, no. In a sense of, like, I don't want to take the time of, like, having to get a band together.
Yeah.
So if I do so, I'll just mess around with stuff. But he was like, one, he's coming to the show, which is fun.
Yeah,
as soon as I mentioned you were going, he's like, oh, I'm going.
Yeah. He texted me that too. He messaged. He was like, he just sent show with a bunch of exclamation marks, and I was like, yes, yes, yes. Like, because I already knew, but I was like, hell yeah, man, like, I'm hyped for that. And then he was like, yeah, once Brandon told me you were going to be there, I was like, fuck yeah, I'll go for both of you. And he's like, it's good to have plans. And I'm like, I feel that, man. Like,
I invited him to Super Bowl as well.
Yeah.
But his car has no heat, so...
Yeah, he told me that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's rough. Fuck, I forgot where I was going with that.
You went to get your beard done? Elmo's birthday. Show. Project. Getting a band together. Rico's home this week.
Yeah, I thought so. I'll follow that front. I thought about messaging him because I wasn't sure when he's actually coming back. I figured he's coming back this weekend because I figured like if he got back like this past weekend, I was gonna be like, hey, you can take Emily's ticket.
I was gonna say I sent you $80. But I'm pretty sure I have 4 tickets.
Yes, because Emily...
Yes, Emily was gonna go, but I don't think she can go.
She can't. So
yes.
I have that extra ticket.
Yes, so I paid you for a ticket.
Oh, you have an extra... So you haven't... Oh.
Well, I have the ticket, but I don't have a person.
Got it.
Ladies, this episode comes out after the show, but, you know... Hit me up if you want to go to the 10-year.
That's so funny. Yeah, we...
But
I mean,
I sent you 80 for it, and I got 4 tickets, but I only need 3. So...
Well, you know what? I guess... I mean, I can always send you one back, but...
Nah, don't worry about it. Take it as a tip. Or I'll make another post and be like, if anybody wants to go to this, I fucked up and bought an extra ticket. Like... Because I was thinking of messaging Rico, too, and... Eric.
Yeah, we got to find out if he's decided to go by that or if I just end up accidentally calling him Rico and he's just like, it's fine. You knew me.
I still want to call him Rico.
I know, it's so instinctual.
Yeah, but I might message him and be like, hey, I fucked up and bought an extra ticket. If you are home, you want to go? Like,
well, I also still have Emily's ticket to give out. I was going to offer it to him, but I thought he wasn't going to be... I don't think he's going to be home in time.
That's the thing. The 4 tickets I got, I thought one of them was for Emily. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, yeah, Emily can't go, so I only need to pay you for 3, but then I have an extra to give out. But then when you reminded me to pay you, I got my per diem early, and I was like, how much do I owe him? And I looked in the mic box and was like, all right, I got 4 tickets, so $80. And I sent that to you. And then the other day I was like, why do I have 4 tickets? Like...
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think about it. I just gave them to you and was like, oh, yeah. No, I
can message Chloe, too. See if she wanted to go, because I asked her to.
Honestly, I should just message Rico and be like, hey, so, like, when are you going to be home?
Do it right now.
I'll do it right now.
Yeah, because I just remembered these fucking things. We had the idea for them 2 years ago. Well, a year ago, and started them this year. You can't see it on the camera, but you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, so we are forgetful once we stop recording. That's our fucking vibe. Very ADHD coded. That might be the title of the episode if I don't forget. Yeah, if he wants that ticket, I got an extra. And then my buddy Falcion, such a cool last name. He commented on the post and he was like, fuck, dude, if I had known, I would have made the drive from Pennsylvania. And I'm like, fuck, I forgot you're actually kind of close. So I sent him a message and was like, hey, dude, like, I haven't seen you since fucking combat medic school. I'm like, if you're available and can make it out here, like, I will cover your gas. I'll talk to Chrissy and see if you can crash at the house, or like if you want to be put up in a hotel, I have 350,000 Marriott points. Like, I can put you in some bougie ass shit. So he might make the trip.
That'd be fucking fun.
It'd be dope. He's a real cool dude. He is the Pennsylvania version of me, but we cycle life events. And, like, we noticed it last year. Like, I went through, 2020 was ass for a lot of us, but you know how 2020 ended for me. Breakup was rough. Didn't enjoy that. It was good in the long run. But he went through that, like, 2 years after me.
Right.
And like we noticed last year, we were like, "Hey, you're kind of following what I do, but like you're 2 years behind." So he messaged me. He was like, "It was last year." So he was like, "Hey, how did 2023 go for you?" I was like, "Actually, pretty okay." Like, you know, so
A little wild, but it was good.
yeah, I was like, it was a little wild, but you know, like, got into a nice place, got a new job. Like, 2024 is when things started being okay and good. 25 was meh, but not bad. And he's like, "Oh hell yeah!" And then, like a week ago, he's like, "How's 2026 for you so far?" And I'm like, "I don't know." Like,
It's too early.
too early. It's not great. It's not bad.
It's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I just told him, I was like, hey, I also invited him to Super Bowl if he's home for it.
Yeah.
And be like, hey, like, come catch up.
I want to message him like as a joke and be like, "Oh, so you're coming back to Michigan a month and a half after New Year's? What the fuck, bro? Like, we're supposed to kiss each other." I had to kiss Jeremy for the second year in a row.
Oh, yes. I'm not going to lie. I am excited to have him back.
Same, dude. I honestly kind of see it as like I ran into Mike Vanderwill a few times. And we all know the Buffalo House. Like, when the house, not the channel, when the house ended, it was a little rough for a lot of us. And we didn't really talk to each other for a while. Yeah, Mike and I hung out for a little bit. We snap each other because we're both back into Pokemon. Like,
Fuck yeah.
don't hang out too often, but like, you know, we're busy as shit. I kind of see it as like that's where it's gonna be for the band and everything as well too. Like,
yeah. Honestly, at this point, it's one of those, like, I think it would be fun to get everyone back together just to like have food, hang out, just to shoot the shit and catch up.
And honestly, like a couple episodes, I think we talked about doing the studio shit, like just fuck around and record some stuff for the hell of it. But I was also thinking, like, if/when we do Green Token, which I did hook my microphone back up, I'm waiting for a day where I get home and Chrissy's in the office, and I'm gonna try to record the demo.
Go for it.
I do think it'd be cool to like do Green Token and just have Torchbearer Behind the Silence like as the band.
Yeah.
You know, like, and Jake of course too. To where it's like anybody that does know is like, oh fuck. Like,
well, like, I think I mentioned it on here, maybe not, about like if I thought about playing the Atreyu set.
yeah, you did. It was the same episode where I said I wanted to do Green Token.
Yeah. It because that's like the thing is like once we get together, I'm like I don't know if it all just kind of clicks again.
Yeah,
but also I don't think any of us other than Davion,
I think
and Brett,
Davion and Brett are the only two that I see actively doing music.
Yeah,
I have seen
Rico's just playing.
Yeah,
though.
Rico's just playing to play, which that's his vibe, man.
Yeah,
like I don't think he will be rusty.
If I do anything at this point, it's probably going to be a studio project.
Yeah,
to the point, it's a studio project to the point that, like, unless there is truly like crazy demand for some reason to play a show, we'll play a local show and go from there.
Yeah, that's the way I see it. I see it as you guys doing it for fun.
Yeah, I will literally at that point, like, I think it would be a super band. I'll be like, hey, I just want you to like. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just be like, hey, Jake, I don't know, ask someone to throw a rhythm on a thing, and then ask her throw a lead on this, and then, hey, throw a thing, and then do some. I don't know. It would have to be I've talked about it. I have like an eclectic group of random people that I'm like, I want to work with you, but then like I want to play with Mitch because,
dude, that'd be great.
His stage presence is my favorite.
Michael Miller the second. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing is it's like I'd love to play with Michael Miller, but to be fair, he's out because he's non-existent in the world. We haven't seen him, or he got off social media as soon as he stopped doing band stuff.
Yeah.
So we literally have not had contact with him for years.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
But like Jake, Davion, and then like Alex, because he's just so good at guitar. He'll add the noodlies that I can't imagine.
Yeah.
And then, like, I don't even know. Because, like, the problem is Jake's a bass player.
Yeah.
And then I also want Mitch, but Mitch is a guitar player. But Davion's playing bass in a band. Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot.
I don't know. It'd be cool.
It'd be fun.
If you guys do get together to have food.
Yes.
I don't want to invite myself.
Oh, you're invited. 100%.
Can the merch guy come too?
You are the band. You are in the band. You are invited if that happens.
I was the band's boyfriend.
I was you in Stories Untold. I am the official.
Yeah.
I was the unofficial fifth member.
Yeah.
I am in the shot in the end of their, like, we wrapped the band up video.
Yeah.
So.
It'd be cool just to get everyone together to hang, like.
Yeah.
And we talked about this before too, like. There were other issues that I had with a person, but they've turned around pretty well. Like I think I did say their name in an episode, but they messaged a girl I was dating, and like at first I was, like when they said that, like they were like, "Hey, so and so messaged me." I was like, "Why the fuck is he messaging you?" And then they were like, "Yeah, he messaged me and said that like if I hurt you, then I'm a horrible person and you're great and deserve the world." And I'm like,
yeah.
Damn.
No,
I've been
think
mad at you, but you seem okay now.
no, that's it. I think he's in a very much better place, and I think it would go wonderfully to get back together.
Yeah,
kind of deal.
I think it'd be cool. Do like some studio shit, and then, like I said earlier, I've been mulling it around a little bit. Shout out Jeffrey Mullins.
Yeah.
But
check out his new band, False Chord.
yes. I have another tangent, but I'll do that later. I've been mulling the idea of like if/when we do Green Token, the background band, I want to be like people from bands we know, like you, of course, Jake, of course, because he'd be fucking recording it all. But it would be cool to, you know, throw Rico in there, throw Davion in there, maybe message Andy.
I think it'd be so funny if just like I think what you could do is like have like multiple people in every different position, like have like multiple drummers, so like every single band member is just completely changing an outfit. You just give them the same.
Yeah, just have it.
Well, that's the problem is you'd have to have that many outfits, but because you're doing Token.
Yeah, well, I kind of like I want to do Green Token because one, Sleep Token's big right now, but like. I have, like, whenever I'm driving by myself, especially with these fucking long drives from Kansas to here, like, I've done A Day to Remember. I've done, I tried to do Fall Out Boy. His fucking thing is really hard to do as Kermit.
Yeah.
I've done Panic. I did a little bit of Paramore. Like, there's a few songs that we could do from other bands as Kermit. The hardest part is figuring out how to turn their band into a reference to Kermit. You know, like Panic at the Disco, of course, Kermit at the Disco. Bill Murray, I did one of his, which would be real fun to do.
Which song?
Fuck. I don't remember the title of it, but it's the one where in the chorus when he says "fuck, I miss you," the "fuck" is really high, so it's like "fuck, I miss you." Like,
I don't know.
Which that would be the only part of the Kermit song where I switch from Kermit to Mickey Mouse. Like,
Honestly, that'd be so funny. Is like you don't even have to do it. We'll just have someone dressed up as Mickey and they'll do that one line. Change it up even more, so it's just more like fuck.
That would be fucking Donald Duck.
So yeah, that was not. I can't do voices right now.
That's all right, man.
But
You're
yeah,
good. But there's a few other bands where I'm like,
I did the Super Mario today at someone.
Yeah. I did it.
Right, I was like, oh no, it was at the last rehearsal that we did. We're doing one more on Thursday, but someone did like a Mario thing, and I was like. But I did that like the full. He was just like,
just like, I can't do Mario. I can't do Mario.
I could, yeah, I do that, and I do the oh my god, I saw a fucking meme of like it was a picture of the guy who's doing the voice actor for Waluigi. Or no, it's the one where he's like open mouth going like wah. Yeah, and he's like, it's the only face that I've ever seen expressed as like true surprise.
Yeah.
And it's him doing wah.
Dude, fucking Jeff and I I want to say it might have been the first time we met. He like cut my hair at Katie's apartment. And the whole time he was cutting my hair, we were like shooting the shit, and like he was like, well, what do you want to do in life? You know, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I really want to be a voice actor, but, like, it's really hard to do. Like, and, like, I got to get it done, you know. He's like, well, what voices are you doing right now? And I was like, fucking Solid Snake. So, like, he's like, oh, I can do Solid Snake. So the whole time he was cutting my hair, we were like, Colonel. Like, and then, like, we got stuck in it. So the whole fucking, it was like a party before we went to a con, I believe. Or it was a party before a party, but we were there a day early, something like that. But the whole, like, first party, he and I got stuck in that voice. So, like, someone would be like, hey, you guys want to do shots? And we'd be like, yeah. What do you have?
I feel like I should play one of those games. I never got into them. I never played them.
They're okay.
Also, Expedition 33.
So good.
I'm in the third act of my second playthrough of Baldur's Gate. I think after this, I'm gonna take Baldur's Gate out of rotation and get Expedition 33.
Expedition 33. I worry it's not in your wheelhouse, like gameplay wise, because it's a turn based. Like,
I don't mind that.
I do worry that you'll get a little bored. Like, and there is like some decent grinding you have to do, like for certain areas. If you, not to say you won't get good, but like some of the parry mechanics are fucking god awful. Like,
oh, got it.
Yeah, like I posted the screenshot of like an enemy I fought, and like a bunch of people were like, "I'm sorry, you parried how many times?" And I'm like, "Look at the damage that I received," and they're like 0, and I was like, "Yeah." I parried everything. 0 dodges.
Yeah.
Get at me. It took 7 hours, you know, for me to get that good. But
yeah, no. I mean, it's one of those. Yeah, I just keep hearing all great things about it. And I'm like, I don't mind that kind of a thing. Like, it's so just, good. It's one of those things. Like, I just never like took the time to get into it. Like, Final Fantasy is one of those things where, like, at this point, like, it feels like it's such a vast thing that I'm way too far behind.
The great thing about Final Fantasy, and this is to you and to the viewers, like, there are sequels. So, like, you know, you can't play Final Fantasy X-2. You could without playing Final Fantasy X-1. But, like, most of the games, like, in the definitive, like, 1 through 16, they are all completely different stories and games. So, like, you do not have to play Final Fantasy 1 to play Final Fantasy 7. There will be some, you know, some Easter eggs and some stuff that kind of ties together. Like, originally Final Fantasy 13, 15, I think 12, and Type 0 and Tactics were all like in the same universe.
Yeah.
But you didn't have to play them all. And I might be incorrect because some shit changed. Like 15 was 13 verses and became 15. So there's some themes and like a little bit of like not really callbacks, but kind of callbacks to other games that it'll be cool to know, but you don't really need to know. So like you could pick up Final Fantasy 15 and like you could enjoy it without having to know.
I probably should do that. I think you're allergic to the red pepper syrup.
I think so. Am I very red?
Mm-hmm.
I feel very warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the last like 5 minutes, I've been sitting here and like, all right, which ingredient did it?
Yeah.
And
I was thinking it was, you said there was like a wine spritzer type deal in there.
No.
Okay.
It's a Marinino. I've made cocktails with it in it before. I think it's the red pepper. Because like, it's not red.
It might have like something in the chemical reaction.
That's where my mind was like, it's somewhere in the chemical makeup of the pepper that exists, that red chemical.
Yeah.
Also, like, it's an older syrup, so it's probably not as bright. It was never red. It was more of a brownish syrup anyways, so.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel it right here.
Yeah, I was like, it was showing up halfway through, and I was just like, oh, maybe it's just we're warm in the room, and then I was like, no, That's
why I slowed down on this, because I started to feel it.
I mean, it's in both. So.
I know, but I already finished that.
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. So now I know that. It is so funny. Like, there's a lot of, like, strawberry and stuff I try to, like.
Strawberry I can have.
You can have strawberry?
Mm-hmm. Strawberry is, like, I like strawberries. I do not like the seeds.
Well, it's more that it's a, like, literally bright red that I always like.
Strawberry I can have.
Cherry?
Dependent. Cherry I only have a little. Cherry syrups I'm usually okay. Like I can have grenadine, not a whole lot. The like actual fruit cannot eat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cause like, okay, so now I know that
cherry juice is hit or miss.
Now I know that I'll avoid strawberry stuff. Sorry. I won't avoid strawberry stuff. The only
thing with strawberry is I might be a little allergic to it, but like I don't eat it very often because there's usually the seeds in it. Yeah, the seeds feel like sand.
Yeah, I mean in the syrup, there's no seeds, so I just like sometimes like I have avoided strawberry. I've had strawberry syrup in the fridge and just didn't use it because I thought you were allergic to it because it's red. It's like
Chrissy says the same thing.
Raspberries?
Yeah. Raspberry, like I don't like the fruit.
Oh.
But I have eaten it and I've had like raspberry like stuff. No issues. Blackberries hit or miss. Wild berry mix is very hit or miss because like they will say, like, oh, it's blackberry, blueberry, raspberry. Sometimes there's grapes in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like,
white grapes I can have. Red grapes, no.
Is white grapes green grapes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Making sure. That's what I thought. But
yeah. I can't have too many of them. Like if I eat an entire bag. But, I can have a bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the thing with raspberries is, like, in a way, it's almost, in cocktails, it almost tastes the exact same way as strawberry does, but it has the extra bit of acidity that strawberry. Yeah, it's more tart. It doesn't have it. It adds that to a cocktail, so that's why I like raspberries in a lot more things than strawberry is. But like, I make strawberries more because they taste better to me.
Yeah,
I will eat strawberries a lot more than I would a raspberry.
Yeah, but I do like earlier in the episode where I was like, Waterloo grape, it's clear, I can have it, I'm not allergic. But I couldn't have that.
Well, they watched us figure it out.
Yeah.
towards the end, we were like, hey, we can see the allergic reaction happening. What in this drink did? Oh, well, you know.
I do also, like, I have the, that Asian flush thing.
That's,
yeah, so, like, if I do drink too much, like, I will get red. So it is kind of hard to tell, like, 2 cocktails isn't going to do that.
No.
You know, but, like.
That's why I know as soon as, that's the thing, is if it starts popping up while we're sitting here, I know it's a allergic thing. I'm like, yeah. Especially because it's winter. It's not like it's a warm issue.
Yeah.
So.
I can generally, like, I know, like, I feel it right here. It's not a heart thing, but I can feel, like, the warmth here whenever it is acting up.
That sucks, because, like, I really do love, like, red pepper syrup. I was about to go on a binge.
I was like, that's so good.
I was like, I'm about to go on a binge of, like, making a shitload and just be like, all right, let's fuck around with this. And just, I got to start. One thing I do need to start doing with my cocktails is when I make something, like, writing down what I made.
Yeah.
Even if, like, just to be like, all right, like to me, like, this was probably like a 7.2.
Okay. I could agree with that, yeah.
Wasn't phenomenal, but it was good. Like, to me, a 7 is good.
Yeah.
Like, 7 is good, 9 is great, 10 is, I can't do anything better to make this better.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of like, that was, I don't know, high 6, 7. This is, I don't know.
Oh, the camera wasn't on me. I was gonna make the dumb
6, 7.
Yeah, but also big fan of 7s, ladies.
8.
That was misogynistic. I'm sorry. If you want to go to Brandon's show, I have a free ticket.
A week late.
A week late.
A weekend. A couple days late.
I was talking to Nick about it. I sent him it was like a meme where it was like a guy not realizing a girl hit on him. And I was like, yeah, it's me. I was like, this girl was fucking asking to come meet my cats, and I was excited about it. I was like, oh, dude, like, fuck yeah, my cats are dope. And then, like, a few hours later when I got home, I was like, she didn't want to come meet my cats at all.
Like, she wanted me to meet her cat.
So that would be perfect. Me, like, I'm getting ahead of the game. I'm not going to realize a week later that you were interested. I'm going to ask you a week later when you're not interested. That's how I rigged the game, baby.
We're not a mustard people. We're catch-up people.
I am a mustard.
Because we're always trying to catch up. I hate myself.
God,
that's so funny.
Married. Fuck you.
I know. That's so funny. I'll be honest. I do. I very frequently am very happy about the fact
should be, man.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Yeah, you should be.
Mostly because, like,
mostly because she's your best friend and the love of your life, and you would do anything for her. Watch what you say next, Brandon.
Oh no, this is a good emphasis on that whole aspect you thing. To wrap this up, since I'm back in the body shop, it has actually been very, very nice. It's weird to, like, not absolutely hate that I'm sitting there, and, like, it's like, it's game changer. But, like, sorry, there was a sorry, we did nothing today.
Oh, I know.
A robot
body shop, baby.
A robot broke down, and they had to. Yeah. Oh, it was phenomenal. There's this one guy who's on high-low. I haven't said hi to him since I came in yet. But mostly because he's in the opposite corner of where I've been. But, like, he was telling me, like, while we worked together, like, he was married to his wife for, like, 30-something years or something like that. And then, like, it just kind of, like, went to shit. And then, like, he's got, like, a girlfriend, and he's, like, showing me these girls on his phone, and I'm just sitting there, I'm like, man, like, that's so sad. Like, I can't imagine that. Like, again, like, he was like, oh, I was super happy for, like, 30 whatever years.
That's so shitty, man.
And I'm like, Well, like, what? Like, I think this is just a difference between our generations, obviously.
Yeah.
But I was just like, dude, like, those kind of guys that I work with really
Same.
reiterate, like,
Same.
how happy I am that I'm not, like, in this weird, miserable state.
Same. Like, I keep talking about at work, like, and I brought it up to my boss a few times where I'm like, hey, man, like, I'd really like to be local. Like, I want to buy a house out this way. My friends are out this way. And also, just to fucking butter the buns a little bit more, I'm fucking 30-something years old and single. Like, I'm trying to find something. And everyone I tell that to, they're like, oh, dude, just stay single. Make your money. Fucking being married sucks. I'm like, dude.
No, it doesn't.
No, that sounds awesome.
It's phenomenal.
I literally, like, 2 days ago, like, I'll get a little real and a little sad. I haven't felt the touch of a woman for almost 2.5 years.
Hey, but you know, I will say I am proud of you for that one because of 2023, of which you should warn your buddy.
Yeah, you should be, because I fucked around a lot. But the sad part is now, literally, like, last week, like, I started to fall asleep a little bit. Bro, I had the nicest dream ever. And it was like, you know how sometimes when you have a dream that's like it will get a little misogynistic and a little raunchy, like, you're having a dream you're about to hook up with this beautiful woman, blah, 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 but then you wake up and you're like, fuck, I gotta go back to sleep so I can continue that dream. I didn't have one of those dreams. I had a similar dream, but a different mindset. The dream I had was I was fucking watching TV, and there was just some girl, don't know who she was, just a girl in my dream. Girl of my dreams, who knows, but she, like, laid down and, like, found that little pocket in the chest and, like, cuddled up, and I was like, this is nice. And then I woke up and was like, fuck. Like,
no, that's what it is. It's like, it's so funny because me and Mills have talked about it, where, like, true love is not like this crazy excitement. It's a sense of peace.
It's just being chill.
Yeah, like, it's one of those, like, I just don't understand the idea of,
same,
like, also, like, to be fair, it's also one of those, like, because, like, me and Melissa obviously are very happy together, I can't even imagine, like, these weird, like, nightmare situations that these ladies, like, I feel like there's a very vast amount of our generation that would not treat divorce as, like, this, like, way to step ahead and, like, fuck someone over.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that is, there's definitely, obviously, there's people, but, like...
And to be fair, like, back in the day, and, like, it could come to this, the amount of widows.
Yeah.
I'm making a point. The amount of specifically female widows has dropped significantly. And if you look at the correlation of when women were allowed to have credit cards and own property and vote, that is when the number of widows started to decline. When women were allowed to divorce their husband, that started to decline. Now, I'm not saying these women killed their husbands, but I think these women killed their husbands back in the day. And nowadays,
also, a lot of them went to war and died.
Well, that too. But, like, I'm thinking more of, like, peaceful times.
Did they encourage them?
Maybe. I'm thinking more of, like, peaceful times. Like,
yeah.
And you look at that, the steady incline of women getting rights compared to the steady decline of widows has improved. Divorce rates, you could argue one or the other, but as we've seen in the past few years, you know, like, you start dating somebody and then realize, like, oh, we don't align at all. That happens, man. You know? Like,
well, that's the thing, is, like, at a certain point, like, you do kind of have to, like, like, to be fair, like, I obviously, like, I knew, we've talked about it. I knew, you knew.
I knew.
You told me, I knew.
Yeah.
Like, it was happening right away. But, like, sometimes that isn't always right for people.
Yeah.
And you think that, and you're like, oh, cool. And then, like, they rush things, and then that's where you get divorced quick. And sometimes it's like, you do need to, like, just for literally, like, the amount of, like, I think what it is you need to live long enough with each other to experience some version of change within each other.
Yeah.
To be like, all right, do we align within the change? How do we adapt?
There's also, like,
I mean, we both love, from me and her, we left the music scene together.
Yeah.
So,
but there's also, like, not for you guys, but, like, more towards me, like, there are some exes where I'm like, you know what? If we had dated around now, probably would have been good.
Yeah.
You know? But, like, we dated back then.
Yeah.
You know, like, people change, people grow, you know? Like, and there are other exes where I'm like, fuck, I am so glad that ended. Like,
yep.
Because you didn't change for the better.
You
know, I might not have changed for the better in some areas, but there is that growth and, like, giving your coworker the benefit of the doubt. Like, 30 years, like, I'm going to be a completely different person when I'm 60.
Yeah,
like,
it's, I guess, like, it's one of those, like, I also couldn't be the kind of guy that, like, would deal with, like, I don't know. It's a different generation.
Yeah.
Like, I guess, like, for them, they're just kind of this, and, like, well, I don't want to deal with the divorce, so they're just kind of, like,
they're stuck. Yeah.
Stuck.
I think for us, too, it's like, hopefully for the generations after us and for us, like, I've said it over the past couple of years, like, I could be fucking around. I could be in a relationship. Like, but now I'm actively seeking out, you know, like,
partnership
and that whole mindset of, like, I want to date my best friend, not you. Sorry, dicks are gross.
They are. They really are.
But, like, I think that was the mindset change of, like, you know, like, if I were to get with somebody, and, like, I can't anymore because my balls don't work, but, like, if I were to get with somebody and knock them up, but it wasn't a good relationship, like,
you're stuck.
I wouldn't be in that stuck mindset. I'd be like, we're gonna raise this kid together, but, like, we don't work together, so, like, co-parenting. Whereas in previous generations, it was like, well, we're stuck now, and I hate my wife. You know, like,
yeah, no, that's fair too. But
yeah, we're getting deep at the end of the episode.
I was like, at this point, like, we're just gonna keep venturing into hanging out and chatting at this point. But thank you guys so much. We love you guys, and be nice to those that deserve it,
and fight those that don't.
Bye, guys.
Bye.